We got Jaden, the first place winner of the Core TCG Regional, and you told me that this was your first one ever, right?
Yeah.
Damn, there you go. And what are you playing? What got you first place? Show everybody.
Kappa, baby. The best deck of the format.
Damn, the best deck in the format, and he just won first place, so, you know, that's more than enough to show how strong that deck is.
Yes, sir.
And what you get for pricing for first place?
I got the finalist mat, the regular border.
The finalist right there.
The big boy.
Big boy. Could I actually play that at a tournament?
I'm going to. I don't care.
That'd be tight.
And then I got some event packs and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
And you pulled that Kaioken. Could I see the Kaioken real quick?
That's all you.
Damn. Sick. All right.
That card's garbage. That don't even do nothing.
You don't like it?
Nah, I'm just playing. This is broken.
It's hella strong. All right. Go for it, man. Show everybody what you got.
All right. So U6 is really cookie cutter, so we're just gonna breeze through this first part.
All right.
King Vegeta, basically.
Yeah.
Except it protects itself and taps energy, which is real dumb because it's multiple times. There was a ruling though at the tournament.
What's the ruling?
Yesterday in Swiss. One of the judges tried to rule it that you can't do it when it's already in rest mode, which is
yeah. They fixed that.
Yeah.
They fixed that.
That was pretty funny. Play 4-drop Cauliflas. I mean, double strike, evolve on a Caulifla when you combo it, and tap an energy or a battle card, which helps out when you're awakened because you get to draw from that. 4 of the Kale, 20k crit. Same thing, evolve when you combo it, and then you get to choose a card in rest mode, negate its skills, and bounce it back to the hand. Which was actually really funny because there was a lot of starter Broly at the
I know,
regional.
there was a surprising amount.
But I was really upset because I didn't play against any, and this card just says no to starter Broly.
Yeah, you bounce it
If
back.
you have the 1-drop out, they can't KO it. So you swing, combo this, and negate its skills, bounce it back. They can't play the next part of the chain.
Yeah.
What else? I don't know. This
4
might be the best card in the deck.
You think so?
It might be. I mean, there's so many good cards in
This
this
card
deck.
got you the W, I'm not gonna lie, with when you tapped the...
Yeah, I mean, it got me the extra draw. I just made him waste resources. He had to use super combos to blow up my board, or else he was gonna lose. So that was pretty funny. I didn't expect him to swing because it was just gonna pop everything anyways. But so when you combo it on your opponent's turn, you get to tap one of their energy, and then you can't use this card's auto for the rest of the turn. So once per turn, you get to, you know, it's a free 10k, you combo it, you can tap an energy. If you are awakened, it is and you have Chomp of Autos out, it's a 0-10 tap an energy, draw 1, so you're playing 8 super combos. And if you tap their last energy, your leader goes to a 20k, so it can be a 0-15 tap 1, draw 1, which is really insane.
Yeah, the way you explained it is like, what, 8 super combos?
Yeah.
I'm down.
And what most people don't think about is the auto, which is when you arrival it, because it's insanely good when you arrival. What it does is you choose a card, switch it to rest mode, and negate its skills for the rest of the turn. And I believe it can't restand. No, it negates their skills until the end of their turn.
Yeah, that's how you got the Broly, you said, right? You would negate their skills.
Oh no, you would do that with the 2-drop or the 4-drop KO. It's real easy. But this one it's good for the big brain stuff. In the mirror match, when you're pushing for game and your opponent's tapped out and they're awakened, and they have Chomp of Autos out, you do your final push with the swing, and then you arrival this out, target their Chomp of Autos, switch to rest mode, and negate their skills. Now their hand's dead.
Yeah.
And it's a 20k body, which you can't beat. Next.
That's why you folded out, huh? Because you're like this.
I'm trying to. I love this deck. We got TP Kefla. This card's insanely good. You're pushing turn 2, turn 3 for game. Real easy with this, especially when you're unawakened, because you know you play usually turn 2. You play a 2-drop Kale, take a life against 5. That plays hopefully the 2-drop Caulifla. That one you take a life against 5, and then you can use its skill to take another life to tap an energy. So you can potentially take 3 life in one turn, and then you have a 15, a 14, and what you can do is if it's your play, you know, you swing because they're going to be a 10k leader.
Yeah.
They either waste a card or they take it. You swing, they waste a card or they take it, and then you Patara. You do that. So let's say you charge a multicolor turn 1, you can take 4 life if you do all that in one turn and awaken. and then that makes this a 34
Damn.
single dual attack with no combos.
Yeah, because the power stacks,
Yeah.
right? Damn.
It's insanely
that
good.
would be the ideal play, though. You need to have everything in hand.
The OG Kaba of the deck, 2-drop Kale, except it only has one specified cost, which is that's stupid. It's too good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
A lot of people tried to 1-drop Black Massey me. That happened on stream, and yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna go in.
It doesn't hurt you that much?
No, especially with like when you're taking so much life and drawing so many cards, because their auto resolves after all of your autos resolve.
Yeah.
I get to draw all these cards and then choose what I want to discard. And like in the situation on stream, I had Sadala in hand, and I was like, oh boy, I'm about to go in. But then he played that, and I was like, never mind, we only discarded 2 today.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny, but it's really good. It's your main turn 2 play. This is one of the cards you play off of it. Search top 5 for any U6, search super combos, any of your missing pieces, the SCR, which I play in the main. It's just real good, and then it can't be popped by your opponent's skills. And then this is one of I honestly wanted this at 4. When I was playing,
put it at 4?
Because I'm bad.
Not bad, man. You got first place.
Nah, bro, I didn't play this at 4. I'm bad. So when you play it, you can take a life and tap an energy, and most decks can't apply the same kind of pressure on you that you apply to them. So you put yourself to 3, 2, 1 life when you know you're going for game if you're going to tap them out, because that's what wins you games is tapping them out. And it being a 10k does not help, because early game you just when you're unawakened is a 15. So they're either dropping 2 cards or wasting a super combo to get out of it. It's ridiculously good, and if your opponent doesn't swing at you in like the Toa matchup, you're awakening turn 2.
Did you play any Toas today?
2, 3.
2?
2 or 3 of them.
And
I 2-0'd all of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's good to know, because a lot of people keep asking, how do I beat Toa? So
Play this deck. I mean, it's not a helmet deck at all. I mean, what you're doing is kind of straightforward, but there's so many pieces to it and so many ways you can go around it. Yeah.
No, this deck you could maneuver the deck in a bunch of different type of ways, man.
Yeah,
like,
you can do so many things with this deck. It's you open a bad hand and you still have plays.
Yeah, you don't have to take the life all the time, right?
No, in certain matchups, like red, I don't take life.
You don't take life on red?
Nope.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna kill you fast.
Red, I don't even play anything.
Okay, what about...
I charge swing pass.
Did you play any Kaioken, like, decks?
I played, like, Shen, Kaioken, Jita.
Okay.
I played, like, 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, you super aggro them.
Yeah,
right?
I 2-0'd most of them, and there was a couple ones where it went 2-1, just because there was one game where I misplayed real bad, and I realized I was really dumb. But, it happens. I had a Senzu in my hand, and I didn't see it because I'm blind. It's funny, though.
What's next?
We got the 3 1-drop Kales. It adds a 3-drop or higher U6 from your drop to your hand. You recycle your 4-drops, your Champas, whatever you need, and it can't be KO'd by your opponent's skills. This is it's a really good card, and it comes in clutch, but seeing it early game is terrible, which is the reason I play it at 3. I love it, but I probably won't ever put it to 4.
Okay.
I play 2 of this.
Just 2?
Yeah. I don't really need more, I don't think. I'd much rather put in the 4th 2-drop Khalifa than this. It's cool late game, it's cool early game. When you're unawakened, it's a 10k, which is nice. And if you have Sadala out, you get to keep something in rest mode on your opponent's side of the field, which is really good, especially if there's something you're scared of, which you're usually not because it's early game. And this deck it kills so fast. I main deck 2 Champa just in case. I don't know, just in case. It's a disgustingly good card.
No, it's super good.
You play it, you switch it to rest mode, you draw a card, and then leader skill triggers. When you switch something to rest mode, draw another card. So it's a 15k body for 2, tap 1, draw 2. And it ignores barrier, so it's real good. And then I also main deck the Secret, which some people might disagree with, but I wouldn't take it out. It was so good.
Got you some W's?
Yeah, absolutely. I played against Pan twice yesterday, and one was red-green, one was mono-red, and you just sit there and do nothing the entire game. And as soon as they mess up, they play something, you just win.
Yeah.
I took this dude. He was at 6 energy or something like that. He swung at me, or he played a 4-drop, And I actually used one of my side deck cards, which was hilarious. I Frost Deadly Poisoned it.
Oh, okay.
So he was at 2 energy, and then he swung at me with his leader, and then I 4-drop Keflin him to put him down to 1 energy, and then my turn I played 2-drop Caulifla and just killed him. Because I swung Senzu Sendu and then played the Secret.
Secret Rare, stealing games.
Yeah, it's that card it's nuts. It's so good. Being able to tap 4, draw 4, and if it's the first thing that you do and you're tapping stuff, it's a draw 5 with your leader. I got him to like 145k.
What?
On a swing. Yeah, it's real good. Because this deck is full of 0-10s. 4 super combos. I like this one better than the 0-0, even though it's, you know, when you're at 5 life. Just because you're putting yourself to 4 life, and 9 times out of 10 you're just going to put yourself to 4 life. So it's better to have a 0-10 than not, in my opinion.
Okay.
Especially if, you know, they're going to hit you with a double strike crit really early game. You just combo out real easy. And you don't even care about super combos. I charge them. It's whatever.
Charging super combos.
Yeah, you need it. 4 Senzu Beans. I used to play it at 3 because I hated drawing it when I was tapped out. It's so irritating. It happened to me a couple times.
Yeah?
But Senzu's honestly too good not to run at 4. You, like your turn 2 play gets extended so much. And being able to Senzu the TP Kefla to make it even higher for like no combos.
Damn.
It's disgustingly
no,
good.
I saw you did that.
Yeah.
And that was very powerful.
It was so good. And then finally, we play the Planet Engine.
Planet and the other planet.
Yeah. This card, super good. Sometimes you don't even kill it with Vegeta. You just play another one because, you know, why not? It's real good. You get to tap an energy and then search. And if you use it with this, you also add a card from your deck to your hand of 4-drop or lower Saiyan. So you get to search off of this, tap an energy, draw off a leader, and then search off of this.
Yeah.
So it's just too good not to play. Being able to tap your energy, your opponent's energy for 1, and then plus, what is it, 3 off of it?
No, it's a lot if you get the race sequence going down.
Yeah, this deck just developed so much advantage so fast. Most decks can't handle it. And there's like a couple times in the mirror. The mirror is honestly, thanks to my buddy Christian and Josh, it's one of my most comfortable matchups.
The mirror?
Yeah, because it's the same as playing against red. You just sit there, except in this, you build your board, and you don't swing with battle cards. Unless it's like TP Kefla, and you just swing once and let it stay inactive. You're just building your board, and I just let them go for game on me, because that's what they're going to do, and I know I can out-advantage them because they're wasting resources trying to go for game, and I just have this massive hand that they can't get past, and I'm tapping their energy.
That's what I'm saying, like, that's, like, Kaba requires, you know, an understanding of, like, how your matchups, what your matchups are, like how you said, you play against Pan, you chill, you play against Shenron, you aggro, so that's why I think you got first place. It's this deck and the way you maneuver the deck, which is very good.
It's really a matchup knowledge based. If you don't know how to play against red, you're going to get destroyed. A lot of people, you know, including myself, I was like, wow, playing red against this, against red with this deck sucks. But my boy Christian was like, no, you're bad.
Christian?
Just do this.
Boy?
And it honestly helped so much. I played against Pan and it was no sweat. I'm pretty sure I 2-0'd both Pan players. Shenjita's, like I said, were almost all 2-0s. I think I played against 4. Both Toas were 2-0s. I killed them turn 3 or turn 2. And there's a couple other things I played against that it was just no sweat. I wasn't really stressed out the entire match.
And what about your side deck? People are going to want to see that real quick.
It's really bad. I didn't.
You said you didn't really use it, right?
I didn't side probably like 90% of my matches, just because you don't need it.
Just show them what's up, because they're always going to be asking for it. But he says he didn't use it, so this is his side.
So we'll start with the cards that I actually sided in.
The ones that you actually used.
Yeah.
Like, when it was time to side.
So I did this against red, I think, just to, you know, when they're pushing for game, you can just stop them early, and because they tap their energy, you just win because you tap them out on their turn and your turn. And this really helps. It's just an extra body. I don't think I said 2 in because that's too much, but it was really cool. I just had it there just in case. This card is amazing against red because, like I said, you're not doing anything with your energy at all. So once they go for that big play, you know, like you're playing against mono red and they're like, oh, Frieza secret, and you're like, ah, you just lost.
No, yeah, this card's good, man.
Yeah,
I've seen this card so good.
So good. I also played this. This card is so good. It doesn't hurt me because when you are playing this when you're setting this in, it's in the mirror or against red maybe. But in the mirror, like I said, I'm not playing. I'm just building my board, and when I'm building my board, they're all 4-drops. So this doesn't hurt me, and it's a preemptive for 1 energy. It's too good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good.
Especially when you're in the mirror and the Champavados is the 4th card they play, and they tap out for it, and they just lose. Because you just like preemptive.
Yep.
And then you go for game. Other cards I decided to side. This card's amazing, but I didn't need to play it. I mainly played it for Janemba, because there's been a couple times where my boy John milled all of my Khalifa pieces, and I didn't main this, and I was like, I'm never not playing this ever again.
Yeah.
But I didn't play against any Janemba, which is actually kind of annoying because this deck wins against Janemba.
Oh yeah, you were prepared for the Janembas, but no Janembas came across.
Yeah.
What else?
2 Nimbus, just in case I felt like I needed it if the opponent was going to aggro. I almost sided this in one time. I think it was against Mono Red Pan when he just decided to go like ridiculously aggro on me. But he tapped himself out, and I went for game. No issue. 2 Time Magic if Kaioken or whatever. It's just there just in case.
Usually you kill him by that time.
Yeah, you kill him so early. It's an easy matchup. My buddy only had 1 of these for me to borrow, and I don't own any. This card is really good. If you don't see the Kefla, what you can do is you can just hardcast it. You can play it off of Sadala. You can play it off of 2-drop Kale. In the mirror, you just play this and negate their Champavados when they're tapped out, and then they lose. It's pretty good. And then this, for Janemba again, you play it turn 2, turn 3, and they can't play the game.
Yeah, you lock them out of their energy, right?
Yeah, you just tap 3 every time. And there's 1 turn where they're okay, because, they swing, you tap their energy, and then they awaken, so they have 2. But after that, they just have to waste resources trying to do stuff, and they can't mill you out. Yeah. Which is how they're going to beat you, because there's no way they're going to out-combo you. Yeah, this deck's too good. I honestly would suggest trying it. There's a lot of people that kind of just give up on it because it's hard to pick up.
It's hard. It sounds easy to use, but like to use it with the right matchups is the hard part. Understanding that.
Yeah, and understanding the main thing about this deck is sequencing. If you're not getting the max value out of the deck, it feels lackluster. So I honestly don't want to sound like I'm like, oh, I'm so good at this game, but the better you are at this game and your matchup knowledge, the better the deck will do.
Yeah, that's huge in this game. What you just said is huge. In general.
Absolutely. But yeah, I love this deck. I mean,
all right,
it's so good.
All right, any quick shout outs before?
Shout out to all my friends who came out here with me.
Hey,
I appreciate them. They're always supporting me. Boy Kevin back there, John, Pedro, everyone. Shout out to my beautiful girlfriend. I love her so much.
There you go.
Yeah, my family, everyone who I 2-0'd.
There you go. That's good sportsmanship right there. All right, guys. So we're going to leave it at that. Congratulations on your first place winning deck profile. Thanks, and like we always say, y'all stay super.
Stay super.